He is currently co-starring in America's Sweethearts, and starting Friday, he can be seen in Rat Race. Let's take a look.
Okay, this is it. See the glass? Walk across the lobby, slip on the glass, let gravity do the rest. It's true, you could break your neck. It's a risk I'm willing to take. Make it look good?
Please welcome Seth Green. How are you?
Here we go again.
Yeah. Now, so did you see Fabio at all backstage? Were you guys hanging out?
Did I?
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't do a lot of hanging out.
No, he's a larger-than-life presence.
He was hanging out.
Yeah.
You know, a little bit.
Yeah.
It was so funny, too, because my friend and I were just talking about him kind of in passing. My friend was saying...
this is before you even knew he was on the show?
No idea. We were talking about, you know, going out in public and people recognizing you and things that people do to hide or whatever. And my friend goes, oh, you know who I feel bad for is Fabio. He can't go anywhere because he is always Fabio. And I'm like, he ain't trying to hide, you know?
Yeah, I don't see if Tyler like, please leave me alone.
There's no, you know, haircut, dyeing, shirt buttoning. It's just, it's who I am. It's what I'm doing. I'm Fabio.
Yeah. He could be wearing a pumpkin on his head. You'd still be like, there goes Fabio with a pumpkin on his head.
Yeah.
Now, you, of course, are, you know, through Buffy and these different roles that you've been doing, you're very young, and, you know, young people really like you. You've got to have been in Tiger Beat. You had to have been in Tiger Beat.
Yeah,
I mean, you're someone who should be in Tiger Beat long before me. You know what I'm saying? If I'm in Tiger Beat, they're scraping the bottom of some bowl somewhere.
I don't know. I think you can do an audience poll. Everybody thinks you're pretty fly, Mr. Conan.
Yeah! You know what this is called? This is called servicing the denial.
Yeah. Soliciting the audience.
Yeah, right.
No, I had a sad situation when I was like 12, trying to parlay into, you know, the handsome guy club. It just wasn't working out. I had this publicist tell me, look, if you want to be popular, you got to get in the magazines. And I was like, oh, all right, what do I, you know, I don't know what to do. And he said, here's what you got to do is you got to set up a contest, you know, and give away something of yours from a movie. And I was like, all the movies I'd done were pretty adult-oriented. You can't give away like a stuffed dog or an old-fashioned radio. Nobody's gonna.
Right.
And he goes, you can do anything. The kids that want anything, we'll do your sneakers. We'll do your sneakers. And you know, Tiger Beat was like, let me get this straight. You want to give away a pair of crappy Converse All-Stars from some unknown who's not that good-looking? Just, it didn't go over.
Oh,
so.
they didn't do it?
No, no. Yeah. Life's been hard for me.
Yeah. You've got it rough, my friend.
I didn't get in Tiger Beat.
I gotta say, it's pretty cool once you're in there. You act like, oh, I don't care that I'm in it, but I know it eats away at you. Every day. And also, I love that I was like flipping through it once I got it. You know, I might as well look through it. And all the kids are, all these like incredibly handsome kids are like, I can't get a date because I'm savoring myself for the girl who's reading this right now. It's so manipulative, you know?
Wow.
I mean, not that I want to say anything bad about Tiger Beat. They've been good to me. And
yeah. They gave you the gold card to the Ambassadors Club.
I know. I wish there was. It's like Playboy. There was a Tiger Beat club you could go to. Have some Kool-Aid. Thank you. Triscuits.
Hey, these hostess. Fine looking.
Now, Rat Race.
Yeah.
It's a funny movie. People really like this movie.
You know what's sad is that clip is so deceiving because that's pretty much the only dialogue. Vince Vieloff, the guy who's in the clip, who plays my brother, it's the only dialogue we have in the movie. The rest of it, we're running, jumping, screaming, being
very
chased,
physical,
hurting, hitting. You know.
Right, right.
The movie's called Rat Race, and we're racing violently and being beaten and thrown through.
Well, a lot of the clips I've seen, you're literally being smashed up against cows, tossed through the air, and it looks like you. It doesn't look like a stunt guy.
No, Vince and I like morons. Jerry Zucker directed Airplane and Naked Gun and Ghost, and you know. We came and met him. We're like, Jerry, we want to do it all. We want to do all the stunts, anything. But we're going to do it all. And Jerry's like, oh, all right. And that's basically what happened. Vince and I, the stunt guys were like, you want to do this? We're like, yeah. And they're like, okay, you put this rig on. We're going to send you 700 feet up. We're going to swing into a bunch of cows. Go do it, buddy. And you see them, and they're such cowboys. You get into that mentality of, all right. And then I was actually swinging from a 100-foot crane with nothing around. It's just me and God swinging on the crane going, how did I agree to this?
Yeah.
But
there's nothing like a floppy-armed dummy. That's what I think. I don't care if it looks fake. I like the dummies that when they clearly in a movie throw a dummy off and the arms have no joints. And they just dub the actor going, oh no! That's the kind of dummy you want.
I agree, but I tell you, it worked well because the movie's really funny and you can clearly see that it's us, and that was the benefit.
And you shot part of this in Las Vegas. Did you get to do any gambling? Did you have any?
I'm terrible at the gambling. The one thing that we did that was really fun, we all went out. It's all these big stars like Whoopi Goldberg and Cuba Gooding Jr. and John Cleese and Rowan Atkinson and my buddy Brecken's in it, and then and plus Vince and everybody. So it's just a big party, and everybody else was really into gambling. They're like, let's do it! And you got Cuba Gooding, and you go out gambling with Cuba. You're just waiting. You're waiting for it to happen. Everyone is like, when's he gonna say it? When's he gonna say it? You know.
Because it's sort of like, that's the perfect environment for him to say it, and it's him, and everyone is just, it's like a bomb ready to go off.
It's like an elephant in the room. We're all trying to be really, really cool about it. You know, we're looking at Whoopi like, he wouldn't possibly say that. Cuba's rolling the craps. He's like, $5 yo! You know, throwing down the table, and he won really big, and I swear to you, he just yelled, show me the money! And
people went crazy.
Even us, even like the highfalutin actor people who were like, you know, could you please have some respect? Come on, it's an actor, it's a line. As soon as he said that, we all got giddy. We were like, oh my God, he said it. He actually said it. It was very funny, yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, and he just looked around like, what'd you think I was gonna do?
Right.
You know?
He has to. It makes people happy.
Yeah.
My old friend, John Lovitz. What do you like working with John Lovitz?
You know, it was the second time I got to work with John. I worked with him when I was like 13 years old. And,
he's a hilariously funny guy.
I've run into him a bunch of times since then. Every time I see him, it's always the same thing. He's like, hey, growing up, are you, son? You know, he's just got such a big heart. And he's so funny in this movie. You guys have no idea.
What's funny about John Lovitz is everyone thinks that that's like a voice that he makes up. That's how he really talks. When you run into him on the street, he's like, well, hello there, Conan. You know, he really does talk that way.
I don't know. If you make this steak medium rare, I'm not going to like it. You know?
Yeah.
That's John, so.
I saw him walking down the street once and he had this like blonde on his arm or something like that, and I was like, you know, oh, John, it's nice to meet you. And then I said, oh, and it's nice to meet your girlfriend or whatever. And he went, jealous? He's like living a cartoon.
Hey, I brought something for you that I wanted
to
show you. Remember last time I came on, we were doing that. We're still doing the animation.
You had like an animated puppet movie, yeah.
And it's all dolls based on real people. But this company Angor that does most of our toys, and this other company Small Blue Planet did a suit for you, and we put this whole doll together to replace
your... Oh, a Conan doll.
Well, not to replace, but
oh, wow, look at that. Oh, very nice. Look at that.
Since you were cool enough to do our show.
Yeah. No, wait.
And it's...
The only thing I'll say is the skin color is a little off.
Yeah, it's a little dark.
Look at that.
It's nice.
Wow, if only.
It's vacation color.
This is if I had a child with Ricardo Montalban. Kind of what he would look like. But you've been very flattering about the shoulders, too.
I had nothing to do with it.
Thank you very much.
But you can pose it in all karate poses and stuff. It's pretty cool. Yeah.
Posable action figure, tiger beat. It's all coming true. All right. Rat Race opens this Friday, and look for Knockaround Guys in theaters this fall. Seth, always great to have you here. Thanks for doing it. Seth Green, everybody. Michelle Branch coming up. We'll be right back. All right, everybody, we are back. Before I go any further, I'd like you to meet Kung Fu Conan. It's also sexually confused Conan. Hiya, fellas! All right. Coming up tomorrow, just discussed him from the new movie Rat Race, Cuba Gooding Jr. is going to be joining us. From the movie Summer Catch, Matthew Lillard. And from Mama Gina's School of Womanly Arts, Regina Thomasauer will be here. So watch that show. We'll take a break. When we come back, Michelle Branch will be here.